Hello again there, y'all. We are hanging out on a Saturday night, me and my little cherubs. One's hanging out as a teenager does in her own room. One is playing a game. What's the game called, Jasia? Call of Duty what?
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2. She's over there doing her thing with her television. Can you turn around and show me? Yes, and thinks to get her killed. Anyway, and then just my daughter trying to eat a plate. Quit eating the plate. I don't care if it has ketchup on it. Can you see yourself? We don't eat plates. This is normal, actually. One of the things with autism is sometimes people...
Or today, I'm going to do a makeup tutorial.
Yes, she wants to do a makeup tutorial either tomorrow or today. She's told her she's got to take her shower first, make sure her face is nice and clean, and she's got to let the pores go ahead and be nice and clean, and they got to close up so the makeup doesn't get in her pores. And she's going to do a makeup tutorial. I'm going to try to help her. I'm not the greatest at makeup because, as y'all know, I don't wear a lot of it.
No, I'm doing it myself.
I know you're going to do it yourself. I'm going to try to help you a little bit, or you don't want to help?
I don't want any help. I want you to record.
Oh, you just want me to record? You want to do it live?
No.
Why is your shoe behind the couch? I thought it was sitting up there so the dog could eat shoelaces. Our dogs like eat shoelaces. Anyway, Brianna and Sarah are autistic, and unfortunately, one of the things they do is they like to eat things they shouldn't eat. Sometimes it's plates. As you can see here, she's been eating her plate. I decided to get some of these the other day, and yeah. Well, sometimes it's been clothes, sometimes it's been toys. In the past, when she was younger, her Barbie dolls would be without feet, hands. What? You want to talk about why you like to chew?
It keeps me from getting nervous.
Okay, is that why you chew all the time? So why did you chew your baby doll's feet and legs off, or feet and legs off, hands off?
I was bored then.
And okay. So that's why you chew?
Yes.
Okay.
Either I get bored or not this.
That's just one of the things that happens with autistic kids. Like I've always said, you meet one autistic kid, you meet one autistic kid. Every child's different, just like every plum is different. You never know what you're going to get until you meet one. This baby right here and her twin are both autistic. When they were 18 months old, I noticed that her sister was acting a lot different than she was. And I was like, what's going on here? And I talked to my primary caregiver for them, the doctor. And he's like, she said, it's nothing, she'll grow out of it. I kept asking whenever the doctor left, and there's another doctor that came to the practice. Well, what's going on? Why is she and her twin, they're hitting the milestones on one end, and then the other milestones they're not hitting mentally. Yeah, they talked early, and they walked early, but some things just aren't adding up. It's because they're preemies. Well, it kept going on, and finally, when they started pre-K, Brianna's behavior was really atrocious, and she'd hide under desk, and she'd scream, and she'd holler, and I had to pick her up early almost every single day. And they told me that both of my twins had oppositional disorder. And I was like, okay, well, I'll do this. And they ended up in kindergarten, and we still had horrible issues with them. And they sent one of the twins to something called Horizon Academy, which was a therapy school. And
first it was Brianna.
Brianna, my bad. And they took her there, and it was a better environment than just a regular school. And Sarah was having a hard time, and I went and sat in the classroom closet, more or less, between the two classrooms, and tried everything I could to help her. But she was having the same problems Brianna was. It was just, Brianna's was so much more pronounced that if they were more paying attention to Brianna than they were Sarah. So anyway, I took Brianna to a friend of mine's neurologist, because my friend Michelle said, look, your child's acting just like my child, and my child has Asperger's, and I'm pretty sure that your daughter has autism, because, you know, you're going to behavioral health, and they're saying ODD, and they're saying your other twin is mentally retarded, and, you know, I don't think those are right, because they have some of their issues are just not that. And so I went to a doctor called Dr. Postis, and I was sitting there, and there was this little brochure the nurse gave me, and I'm looking over it just for myself, thinking I'm taking this home, I'm just picking this is what this twin did, this is what that twin did, putting a B by one and this by the other. And he was in there, wasn't there 5 minutes, he's like, your child's autistic. I was like, how did you figure it out that quick? He says, where's that paper the nurse gave me? And he's like, oh, you already went over the list. I was like, well, I thought I was taking that home. He's like, yeah, she's autistic. And I see that you compared your other child, and she's autistic too. It's just I can't make it an official diagnosis without the, you know, the appointment and all. And I'm just like thunderstruck here, because it's like, wow. And that was on my son's birthday. And it was just like, wow. And I told my husband, and that was July 28th, and he left me on August the 8th of the same year. And it was really hard, because I had been a stay-at-home mom all those years. And either way, soon I was able to get Sarah into the therapeutic school, and that was when they were 6, and they still had a struggle and all, but by the time they were 9, they finally got the idea of how to read. And whenever the last one of the 3 kids learned how to read, because Jasia was on spot for everything. Jasia's just the average kid. She's always an honor student. She cried when she got the first B she ever got. She's been Beta Club. She's been chorus. She's doing pretty good. And these 2, they're excelling at doing things like staying in school all day. They're not being sent home. They're making sure that, you know, they're learning how to write and read and all that. And I was just so happy. And somebody's like, why do you get so excited that your child's reading? Why do you get so excited and have a cake and everything? I was like, do you understand how important it is for a child to read? My youngest had learned at 4 years old. But my twins had such a hard time. They went to special therapists, a lady in general, and at More Than Words Scottish Rite Clinic. And she worked really hard with my twins. And finally, between her and this school and me, all of us working together, and the children trying really hard, finally they learned how to read more than just one word here and one word there. They was able to read books. Now they're 15 and they devour volumes of manga. Granted, it's not Tolstoy, but hey, they're reading. They're getting words in there. They're learning. They get to a part they don't understand. They come to me or their baby sister, like, hey, I need help here. I need this help. And I mean, I love every single accomplishment. Every single little thing is awesome. Yes, I see you. I mean, they have wonderful gifts that aren't always in the like in the academic field. Brianna is in the art field. Sarah, what's your gift?
Drawing.
Drawing. She likes drawing. Please quit eating that. I've been very patient. Where's the pieces you've been chewing on? They're all in your mouth. Would you go wash your hands and everything? Go see if the French fries are ready. You've been waiting on French fries.
That's why I was chewing on stuff.
Okay, wash your hands. I try to be patient sometimes. You pick your battles. You tell her something several times. Sometimes it's not a big deal.
Where's the wire, Mom?
It's hanging up, I think. Sometimes things will be put up and they'll be like, that's not where it goes. I'm like, yeah, that's where it goes. But just now they're starting to learn how to do simple cooking. They told me when they grow up I can come live with them. But every day we have to keep pushing things. They're 15 now, and even though a normal 15-year-old will know certain things they have to do, they don't. We just keep working with them every single day. And rather than just go, hey, my kids can't do, I have to look at, hey, look what my kid can do. Look at what this kid can do. Look at what my child is accomplishing. Right now, my child is in there. She's taking food out of the oven. She had to go to live somewhere else for 3 years, and she's just come back. In those 3 years, they didn't teach her any type of skill like this. I come home, or she came home. We had to get a new place and everything. She came home, and well, guess what? She's learning how to cook. She's learned how to walk to the mailbox. She's learned how to sew, simple stuff. They're just learning skills left and right. Where they were at, they didn't really teach life skills. And I'm trying to teach them life skills.
I like listening to the music of Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Yeah, she's got things she likes with Bendy and the Ink Machine. What else do you like? Yeah, baby sister over here, Jasia, she's always been my go-to person. She is 15, 16 months younger than them. When they'd run down the road as a baby, she'd just stand there in the yard and watch them. Because they would run off as babies. They'd run off until they were like 3 years old. Freaked me and their daddy out so bad. And at 2 years old, they learned how to unlock the front door. You know, the kind of little kind you just turn. At 3 years old, we had a key. It was in there. We didn't think they could turn the key. They learned how to turn the key. And then after we moved the key and hung it up, they learned how to climb up there and get the key and untie it and get going. Well, I talked to their doctor about it. About I think they were 4 or 5. I said, Doc, I found out one day, I was in the kitchen doing something, and I hear a knock on the front door. Thinking my daughter's in the bedroom. Here's Sarah soaking wet. She went out her bedroom window. I was so upset and scared and everything. So I talked to her doctor, God rest his soul, he's in heaven now. He said, screw the window shut. I said, but isn't that a fire hazard? He says, you'll have to break it with the chair because it's better to screw it shut, keeping your child from going out that window, than worrying about a fire that may never happen. Well, the fire never happened. We're out of the house. But it's just the things you sometimes go through with autism, special needs kids. You never can get prepared for it. I mean, my aunt had a special needs class at her church, and I used to help assist with it sometimes. Well, really, I'm a little kid and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking I'm assisting. I was like 8, 9, 10 years old. I thought I was special helping with this. But I felt like it was the way God getting me ready for these kids. But what does special needs mean to you, Sarah?
Don't know.
So, are you any different than me? So, you being autistic, what does that mean?
We just act
How was you act different?
whenever I choose on stuff, you want it. You freak over stuff, I want it. I'm also OCD. Need everything straight, but even though my room is a mess.
So we both have different things that we have to have done a certain way. So, you know, we've got things that I have, because I haven't, when she was little, she'd line everything time. Everything had to be mine, but it was so cute. But now, well, we're good to get the bed closed. We don't make up beds around here, we close them, as they say. Hi, Joanne, how are you today, babe? It's good to see you there. I'm talking about the autism and how my babies are doing. It's really good to see you. I've got my daughter Sarah here. She's eating a popsicle, which is good. She was eating a paper plate a minute ago. I'm surprised she isn't eating the French fries she just took out of the oven.
They're hot.
Well, they're Arby's. And they're also hot because it's got the oven. But anyway, everybody's been pretty good. Sarah had testing last week. Brianna had testing this week. So Brianna's had a rough day today. When she found out we had to go somewhere, she kind of freaked out. She had a little meltdown. And we're working on our cuss words when we have our meltdown. Because, like I said, the last 3 years, the kids have lived somewhere else because I had to get a new place to live. And it was rough because she used some very colorful words. We're trying to find new words. Like back when MASH was on, the Colonel used to use, and Colonel Potter used to use colorful words like horse pucky and stuff like that. So I'm telling the girls, instead of using cuss words when they're really, really mad, like Brianna was earlier, yeah, like fudge cake. That's Sarah over there, Joanne. But
Spider monkey.
yeah, try to find funnier words. Don't use your bad words you heard from TV, music, whatever. Use funny words like horse pucky, glitter dog. You just come up with something really awful.
Or Brandon.
Brandon.
Or Jacob.
We were using Brad. Brad. Brad's a word that we picked for some reason. JJ picked.
No, I didn't, actually.
Who picked Brad?
Me.
No, she didn't, actually.
Who picked Brad? For some reason Brad's a word
I
that's been
said
on the house a lot.
I didn't like Brad, and then she stole it.
Okay. Either way, I'm sorry about her anxiety. It's hard to live with. Tell her that I send support from Ohio. She sends support for us about our anxiety. It's more mine than hers. Hers is more like certain times, like if you know something's fixing to happen on a movie or a TV show, she'll run out of a room. Same with Brianna. If you know something's fixing to happen, like we got the movie The Greatest Showman, and you know it's fixing to happen. It's fixing to be one of them things where The Greatest Showman's fixing to have that part where Jenny's fixing to do what she did. And it's like, she'll run out of the room. Or, I don't want to watch this anymore. That type of anxiety I've had before, so I understand how hard it is. I don't have it now, I just get annoyed with the movie and like, really? By the way, Greatest Showman is a really good movie. The kids love the musical numbers. They got really good earworms like This Is Me. I feel like that's really positive for the girls, especially. Jaja, her chorus people had the, what's the name of that song I did for chorus?
I don't remember which one.
Which one did you do at the, at your last concert?
No, there's a lot of songs we did though.
From The Greatest Show.
The Greatest Show.
Oh, anyway, there's a song called The Greatest Show for The Greatest Showman. I messed it up. Anyway, The Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman, her class did, and it just gets in your head and it makes you feel good. And then This Is Me is just awesome because it goes along the lines of It's Beautiful by Christina Aguilera. It just gives you this thing where you're accepted no matter what, and that's really awesome because I want my children, all of them, all 4 of the ones I gave birth to, all the ones I picked up along the way, to be acceptable. Oh, she says she has a service dog, and it really helps with her panic attack as well as my reborns. Yeah, reborns are interesting in my home because sometimes the kids like them, sometimes the kids don't. It's just like, oh, I had to show you guys because I won that pretty doll from Katie. Pretty Precious Angels of Newborns. And
Go ahead.
this is what the girls have done with it. Unfortunately, everyone gets it. Yeah, I know. But this is what they've done with the girls. If you can see it. Anyway, they've set her up, added some things to it, and made it so she's got a little friend with her. I can't know if you see this whole thing good. Made it so it's like they're having a tea party. I thought it was pretty cool. Of course, there's a biker right by it. But you know, I gotta change my thing. They keep sticking stuff in here. It's like I don't know what to do with half of it. I clean it out every couple of months because the kids get sticking things in there. I don't know what half the stuff is. So you know how that goes. But anyway, I guess I'm fixing to go because I had obviously dropped a bunch of medicine on the floor just before I stood up, which was not a good thing. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I appreciate y'all coming and listening to me. But anytime you have ideas for videos, anything you'd like to talk about, please let me know in the comments, or you can email me at mamaminiX@gmail.com. I appreciate your attendance. I appreciate your comments, your subscriptions, and just your friendship. It's very important to me. Take care and God bless. Bye.